for 15 minutes on your mobile, and just say whatever coming in your mind. You can give your introduction, or you can describe your hobbies, you can describe the movie you have watched, or you can describe any activities you have done in your school. You can describe about your daughters, how their nature is, and anything. I mean, whatever is coming in your mind. This is what I do English only. You have to consume a lot of content in English before speaking. Then only you will be able to form sentences correctly and naturally. Like if you want to speak without thinking a lot, for that you have to listen first. First you have to consume content, a lot of content. You have to immerse yourself in this language. And I can tell you that I know there are a lot of people who are saying that you have to indulge or immerse yourself in this language. And sometimes we feel like, why they are saying that, is it really important or not? Because I am also a learner, so I can understand this thing. Because when I started learning.
Uh, yes, yes, they are sleeping. It's really nice to meet you, ma'am. And actually, I want to say sorry as
No, no,
I could not attend our session. Actually, something
it's fine.
urgent came up then,
No problem, no
so
problem. I
could
hope
not.
everything is
Uh,
fine now.
yes, ma'am. By God's grace, it's everything fine. Introduce myself.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Actually, I am Janvi, and I am talking with you from Odisha. I am an English teacher actually at a secondary school. So actually I have no experience. Only I have 2 years experience, and from 2 years job, I have also I have taken maternity leave. So I have so meager experience in teaching line. Yes, ma'am. So I am an English teacher at a secondary school, and I got married before 5 years. I have twin daughters. They are now 3.5 years old, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And if I talk about my qualification, I have completed my Bachelor of Education in 2018. Then I have completed my Master's in Education in 2020, and then I got married, and after that I got my dream job, that is to be a
Teach.
teacher, to be a teacher. Yes, ma'am. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love both both reading and gardening, because I consider my plants and my students as my own kids.
Wow,
So I love to. Yes, ma'am. So it
that's a
is all
very
about
lovely.
myself, ma'am.
Yes, that's very lovely introduction. And I mean, actually, one thing which is common in you and me is, I also want to become a teacher. And when you said that, my dream came true, so I can understand that how it feels. So, how, but right now, because you have
Yes.
twins, so do you have any helping hand at your home? You are with your in-laws or something?
I am living with my parents now,
Okay, okay.
because yes, ma'am. To my school, this my parent place is so near, so I am very comfortable in this place. So
Mhm.
I am living with my parents now.
Yes, because it is not that much easy to handle babies, and at the same time you are working for all day, right? So it is very hectic. It can be very hectic, and you have twins, so I can understand. I mean, I have one baby, and I can feel that how frustrating it can be sometimes. And you have two, so it is very
Ma'am.
difficult. Yes, but it's good that you are living with your parents, so you can, whenever you feel tired, you can say to them, you can tell them.
I told them that I have a session with ma'am, and I feel so unfortunate that I could not attend the session. So I told them and I explained them that I could not attend that session. So by hook or crook, I have to attend the session. So I told my mom to take care of my babies as they are sleeping now.
That's so nice. I mean, and our mothers are very understanding. They can understand. So they can give us time,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yes. So
Right, ma'am. Right.
are you in off today? Is it your off today?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, now our summer vacation is going on, so
Okay,
today, yes,
that's
ma'am.
why. Okay. So how did you like, when did you start speaking in this language, by the way? You are already an English teacher.
Actually, ma'am, I belong to though I belong to Odisha. My mother tongue is Odia. So, and I have also I am working in a government school. So, in government school, I what I can say. Actually, I have to uh, talk with our mother tongue when we talk English, when we teach English. So, I
Okay.
have not that level of fluency of English.
Hmm.
But before when I send you email to talk with you, I think it is the first and this is my first conversation with
Oh,
you, ma'am. So I have not I have ample knowledge of grammatical field on the subject English, but I have
yes.
not that level of fluency capacity. So actually, I have very passionate learner of this language, ma'am. So when I saw some of your videos, actually I impressed the way you are talking, the way you choose the topic,
Thank,
the content. I
thank
actually
you very
inspired by
much.
you, and that's why I am also one of your subscribers, ma'am.
Oh, it means a lot to
So
me. I'm really feeling grateful right now. I mean, it means like I never thought that I can inspire someone, but right now I'm feeling very grateful. Thank you so much for that.
you are welcome, ma'am. You are always welcome, ma'am. Actually, I really inspired by you, and I choose to you to talk at first time.
Thank
So
you so much. It's
I
my pleasure. Yes, but
yes,
yes,
ma'am.
I can understand that because when I did my first conversation, I was also getting very nervous. I was feeling because when you do something in the very first time, you feel very hesitant. You feel like how if I'm able to do it or not. If I'm capable of do it or not. But after taking that first step, you can definitely overcome that fear, right? And you have just started speaking in this language, but still you are doing great. I must say this thing to you because when I speak for the very first time, I was not speaking that much as you are speaking right now. And you have all the knowledge of grammar rules. So you just need to do practice only. You have to do practice and then you
Yes,
will definitely become fluent because you are already a English language tutor, right, teacher. And you must have a lot of English words and a lot of English sentence already you have in your mind. You have all the grammar knowledge, but the only thing you have to do is practice because this is a language,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
And it fluency comes with practice. And tell you one thing that if I'm not if it happens with me, like if I'm not having conversation for one straight week, after that week I start getting stuck because it I'm not practicing this language. This is not our mother tongue, right? This is not our native language. This is a foreign language. We are learning it as a second or third language. For that we have to practice it.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you will like take you just have to give 10 or 15 or 15 to 20 minutes. It's great if you can do it every single day. If you are speaking with somebody, it can be anyone. So if you will do it, you will definitely see that improvement in yourself. I must say that.
Yes, ma'am. Though it is summer vacation now, so I think after seeing your video and after seeing your way of talking, I think I also have to start myself speaking capacity. I have to progress my fluency on this language.
Hmm.
So then I have watched also ChatGPT app. Then
Yes.
I am now I have been practicing about 2 weeks over the app, and
Okay.
then I have confidence to talk with you.
Yes, it happens with me. I also use ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is great way to learn. Like if you are hesitating with speaking with people, so you can use ChatGPT or any applications. There are a lot of AI applications right now. You can use them, and you just have to, by hook and crook, the main motive is to practice, right? And you just have to find your way. How can I practice? Sometimes you even can, and you, as you mentioned, that you are fond of reading books as well, so that's a plus point for
Yes,
you. If you are reading books, it is a great way to learn this language. And you must have noticed that
yes,
how much beneficial it can be. After reading books, you can learn a lot of things about this language, right?
yes, ma'am. Actually,
Yes,
there
do
is a thing that actually when I was continuing my master's in education, there is a theory that we learn everything by doing. That is called learning by doing theory.
def-
Learning by doing theory. Yes, ma'am. So I think that theory now, when I saw your video, and I thought that I learn by doing, practicing. I learn
definitely,
something by doing. Learning by doing theory. That is. So
definitely.
I thought that. Yes, yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I have a question for you. That what are the prominent? Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, now you are audible. You are stuck.
Everything is clear, ma'am. Now.
Yes, now everything is clear. I think you were asking something, right? Okay.
I got it.
If you want to
Yes, ma'am.
receive, you can receive.
No, ma'am. Actually, I wanted to know that what are the prominent apps, AI apps, from which we gain that knowledge, then which we can express ourselves clearly in this very language, that is in English language. What are
Okay.
the apps? What are the prominent apps?
Okay, you are talking about application which can help us to learn this language, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I don't have a lot of knowledge about application, but I can tell you the applications which I use. Okay. So the first thing is
Yes, ma'am.
ChatGPT is number one, which I use regularly, and I'm still using whenever I feel like I have time and I am not able to connect with somebody else. I do have conversation with ChatGPT. And there are some, if you want to practice in audio call, then I use Ace Fluency. Have you heard about it?
X, yes, ma'am.
Ace.
S20.
Yes, Ace Fluency. You can write it down. Ace Fluency. Yes, I use this application as well, and you don't have to pay for it. If you are subscription, that if you are taking subscription, that's it's fine. But this application give you 30 minutes per day for free, and you can have conversation with for 30 minutes with anyone. And there are some groups as well on which you can, on Ace Fluency there are some groups on rooms kind of, and there have some people with you can talk and you can share your opinions or anything. And sometimes the teacher, the trainer, they conduct a kind of session there, and you have to join, and then they will ask you anything, any activity, they do some kind of activity, and you can uh, take those activities, right? So Ace Fluency is also
Yes,
a good application which I find initially when I was not comfortable in having conversation on video call. Before that, I used to have conversation on audio call only. So yes, Ace
yes, ma'am.
Fluency, and then I use Joe Stock as well. Joe Stock is
Just
also, yes. So these are the three applications which I use, and then yes, PT on everywhere. You just have to find your way how you can learn this language. That's it. And I don't use more than these applications. I have only these applications, to be honest.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
And
Thank you
one
so
thing
much,
is
ma'am.
that YouTube, of course, I have. before speaking, I used to listen a lot of podcast and any random thing in English this language. I also used to feel like, is it really important to immerse yourself in this language to listen this much? But now I can assure you that it is very important to listen a lot of content before speaking, because when you listen a lot, then you automatically start thinking in this language, and then you start speaking naturally. Then you don't have to think a lot before speaking. You don't they sentence fit in your mind like your native language when you listen a lot of English content. For that, I just if you, I know that you are already an English language tutor, and you have environment, at least you have some subject knowledge of English, right? I know that you are not
Yes,
speaking
ma'am.
in English with your students right now, because sometimes a student cannot understand what you are saying, so you have to speak with your medium of school, whatever it is, odia maybe. So for that, but still you can read, you have good vocabulary because you are a teacher. And the only thing you have to do is just listen something in English for half an hour every single day, like while going to your school, while coming back from your school. So just listen something in English, and then in the evening or whenever you are getting time, just speak for 15 to 20 minutes each and every single day. Each and every single day, I think that's enough for you, because you are already doing your reading part and all in your school. So that is great for you. And one more thing is
Awesome,
that,
ma'am.
yes, you can use some small sentences with your baby as well, because they are not going to judge you, and you can talk with them. Now they are able to speak. I know that they are already 3.5 year now, so they must be speaking, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
you can use some small sentences with them as well.
Okay, ma'am. So, what is your inspiration, ma'am, to learn this language? What
Yes,
is the motivation of?
yeah, actually, my biggest motivation was to gain confidence in myself, because I was not confident before that. Ever since I got married and I like indulge myself into these household chores and all these things, I become underconfident. I don't know, because I always had this thing in my mind that I want to do something in my life, but sometimes it happens like when things doesn't go your way, you feel underconfident about that, and you feel like, what am I doing? And you get those negative thoughts in your mind, right? So I was having those kind of things, and then I have my baby, and it was a kind of new experience. I was happy, but at the same time, sometimes you feel a little frustrated. And because I am living in a nuclear family, uh, my mother-in-law, she passed away few months back, I think 5 6 7 months ago. So due to some reason, all the responsibilities in on me right now. And ever since I got my baby, my mother-in-law was sick, so nobody was there for me to like help. I was the only one who
Yes,
had to handle every single thing. So I was feeling very negative thoughts about how can I start my career and all these things. So I wanted to do it. I was like, I want to do it no matter how, because I have to find my way. I want to do something in my life, and I cannot sit like this at home, and I cannot like do only household chores. And no, of course, I'm not saying that there is anything wrong in doing all these things, but at the same time, you have to do something for your life as well, for your career, right? It is very important nowadays. So that's how I started learning this language, to gain confidence in myself and to do something for my career as well. And I think in English is important to improve yourself, to build confidence in yourself. And whenever, if you are going anywhere right now, people do speak in this language, and then you feel inferior. You feel like, I am not I'm nothing in front of them, because they can speak in this language and I can't speak in this language. So that's how I got inspiration to learn this language, to build confidence in myself. And I am also pursuing masters in English. Actually, I also want to become teacher of this language. So I want to tell you, I want to ask you actually that what should I pursue after my masters, because I want to become a teacher.
After your your completion of masters, you should do it B.Ed. If you
Yes.
completed B.Ed, then many paths are opening for you to get into the Department of Education, I can say.
Yes. Yes, actually,
Bachelor of Education.
I was also thinking that once I will do my masters, after that I will pursue B.Ed in English, and then I can do in any private school as well, and if it is possible, then government school. But of course, it is very competitive nowadays. So first, for private school as well, I have to complete my B.Ed first, right?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I have a story. I think it is the right platform to express my story behind my motivation to learn this language. It is quite fun. Actually, I belong to a rural area.
Yes.
So my father was a teacher and my mother was a homemaker. So when in my during my childhood, I used to go to the village school to get the fundamental idea. But when I enter my secondary school, I had different type of encouragement from my teachers.
I think you are getting call.
Sorry, ma'am.
No problem.
Actually, my husband is in the market. Is in the market, so
Okay.
she is calling.
Did you pick the call?
Uh,
If
Actually,
you
when
okay.
no, ma'am, I can manage it later. Actually, as I told you, when I enter into my secondary school, as my father was a teacher, most of my teachers encouraged me to do something better in my future. So one day when I was in my 10th class in my secondary school, our school HM uh, went to our class and strictly instructed me to write an application on the blackboard in front of my all classmates. So at that time, I had not that level of knowledge of writing in English also. So I could not do that. I could not write an application on the blackboard. Actually, that was leave application. So my headmaster, who was so intimate with my father, as my father was a teacher, he insulted me very much in front of my classmates. So
Oh,
that that situation by that situation I got insulted very much, and from that moment I said myself that by hook or crook I have to learn that language. I have to learn this language. So this is the actually this is the main motivation. So then
yes.
I continued my plus two career also. Then I got to know that there was a teacher who guided the student very well in on this language. So I went to him and he guided me in a very systematic way. That time I improved myself in writing English. But though I improved in writing, listening and reading skills, I could not improve my speaking capacity. And
Yeah.
then after my plus two career, I choose English as my honor subject
Okay.
because I want to improve my language. And then I also after my graduation, I get admission to the Ravensa University to do MA in English, but unfortunately I could not complete that. I could not complete that because I had to take admission in Bachelor of Education. Then
Mm.
I had to do Bachelor of Education. Then I had to do my Masters in Education. Then I got my dream job. Dream job. So actually, this is the motivation. That was the motivation when I was in my secondary school.
Okay, that
Yes,
that incident made you choose career as a English, right? But do you think that
yes,
actually my father was also teacher. So do you think that when your parents are teacher, you have that extra pressure to do good in academics? Do you feel that? Because
yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am.
my father was also
Yes, ma'am.
English teacher actually, and I am also come from a rural area of Uttarakhand. I also belong to a very small village of Uttarakhand, and my father was a tutor of English language as well. And if in the class, if I don't know anything in English, it was very shameful for my father that his own daughter
Yes,
is
yes,
not
ma'am.
knowing this thing. So then they do punish us a little bit more than other students. Yes, it was very
Yes, ma'am.
pressurized for us that we have to do no matter what, but we have to do good in our academics because we are the child of teacher, so we have to do it.
Teacher.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
exactly.
We have to do it. Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, how do you get on YouTube? I mean, uh, what is the reason you made different type of videos on YouTube? What is the reason?
Different type of videos.
Yes,
What?
ma'am. Videos. How did you get started on YouTube? What is the reason?
Okay, to start my YouTube channel and to create videos and all. Okay, it
Yes,
was
ma'am.
uh, it was when I started my YouTube channel. It was only because I wanted to boost my confidence and to my fluency. Because otherwise, like if you have a YouTube channel, you have this thing in your head that somebody is going to watch my videos. Then you pressurize yourself to work hard because people are going to watch you. So you have to improve yourself. You have that kind of pressure in your mind. So that's why I started YouTube channel because I wanted to do something at home because as I told you, I am, and you also know that how it can be difficult with the nuclear family. You cannot go outside. I am having a baby right now. So that's why I decided to start a YouTube channel to improve myself, to build confidence, and to improve my English as well. And that was helping me to, whenever I used to create a YouTube video, I used to feel a lot of confidence in myself. I used to feel like, okay, I have done something. And it gives me motivation to get up and to work on my English as well, on my personality as well. So yes, and I feel very confident after that, and I feel very happy as well, even though I have very few subscribers, and but I feel so happy about it. And I don't know why, but I have this faith in my mind, in myself, that I can do it and I will do something good in out of this. I don't know, I have this belief.
It's quite motivating, ma'am. It's quite motivating.
Yeah.
When I saw your videos, different type of videos. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, and I want to know that for me, what can I do to fluent in this language? To be
To
fluent in this
become
language,
fluent.
I
Yes.
have to I have to see podcast, different type of podcast. I have to follow the apps that you have given me.
Hmm.
Uh, yes, and anything.
Yes, the I think you are quite good in grammar. I have seen that whenever I'm listening to you, I can see that you are not making grammatical errors because you have that knowledge. You know how to implement those grammar rules while speaking. So the only thing is that you have to listen a lot of content, then you will, because when you listen a lot of things, it becomes, your brain becomes habitual of this language. Your brain becomes familiar with this language, and then whenever you try to speak something, you don't have to think twice that how can I make this sentence. Your brain automatically give you this that correct sentence for that situation. So for listening is very important. First, half an hour every single day while going to your school or coming back from your school, or before sleeping, 10 to 15 minutes you can listen anything in English only. And try to listen whatever you are watching. If you are like watching reels or anything, try to watch every single thing only in English. Don't watch odia language, in odia language or in Hindi or whatever you have other language. Don't watch, stop those languages, only try to immerse English only yourself. And the second thing is that, as I told you, 10 to 15 minutes, have a conversation with each and every single day with anyone. You can have with your own self as well. Sometimes what you can do is just start recording yourself for 15 minutes on your mobile, and just say whatever coming in your mind. You can give your introduction, or you can describe your hobbies, you can describe the movie you have watched, or you can describe any activity you have done in your school. You can describe about your daughters, how their nature is, and anything. I mean, whatever is coming in your mind. This is what I do. I also do it. I am also not fluent. I do get stuck. I do make mistakes, grammatical errors a lot of time. But the thing is that this is a journey, and we have to, this is not our native language. We have to work on each and every single day, and eventually we will get fluent. That's how every fluent
Yes, ma'am.
speaker learn this language. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still practicing about this. I have more vocabulary knowledge in my mind. I have that all knowledge, I can say, all knowledge about the grammatical ground, I can say, grammatical
Yes.
field. I have that much knowledge, but I have to execute that knowledge by
Yeah.
practicing more and more.
Yes, yes, and it comes with
Yes,
practice. When, if you saw my oldest videos while having conversation, you can say that I was not able to communicate this much. But since I am doing it for a month now, so I can see a small gradual improvement. I cannot say that I am drastically changed, but there are some small improvement which I can feel in myself. So when you practice regularly, you can see those changes in yourself. It takes time, it will improve slowly, gradually, but eventually you will get be fluent. After 6 months you will see a drastic change in yourself, after 6 months or 8 months, 5 months. So yes, you just have to be consistent with it. That's all what I can say about it.
yes, ma'am.
And I think it's already half an hour, and after this I have session with somebody else as well.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, this was a very good conversation with you.
Definitely.
Thanks a very much. Thank
And
you very much,
it's
ma'am.
congratulations
Uh,
for you that
I
you
en
have taken this first step for you. And because it is very, it takes a lot of courage to take time out of your busy schedule for yourself to learn something new. You are already working and you are having two kids. It is very difficult, but still you are doing so. That is a very wonderful job, I would say.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Actually, I learned a lot. I also enjoy a lot this conversation. So
Me
I
too.
think we would connect later. So
Yes,
thanks
definitely,
a lot
definitely.
for everything.
Yes, it was really
Yes,
nice
ma'am.
talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Bye
bye.
bye.